historic derby. The rivalry between Spain and Portugal is ancient and heartfelt, and so this is an intense, intriguing Iberian affair. It is utterly unpredictable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. And when these two meet, Jim, we know it is special.
Well, the calibre of players available to both teams makes this game a potential classic every time, Peter. OK, you may think the Spaniards have had the better of things in direct showdowns in recent big tournaments, but I can see very little difference in terms of relative strengths.
So things are underway. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Fabian Ruiz, distributed tidily. Now it's Ferran Torres, Oyarzabal. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Marcos Llorente, is a surprise revelation in recent times. I think the proof perhaps of how a change of coach and system can have such an effect on a career. I'd say he's one of the most notable all-round midfielders about. A 4, an 8, a 6, an 11 and a 10 all in one.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game. Pedri! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Bernardo Silva.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And claimed it back swiftly. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal yet to have an attempt on goal. And he's running through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Probing pass. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's taking no chances there. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pass somewhat off target. Kubasi. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Pedri. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Neto. Oh, sweet feet. He's having a pop! That was mighty close. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. For Ferran Torres. Foot in. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedri. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Gavi. Chance! And that has fair fizzed. They've played it short, and it's Gavi. That's a lovely, neat pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Cristiano Ronaldo, clearly the target here.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. João Neves, played out to the left flank. Oyarzabal proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Always onto this. Look at the space and a chance! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Spain have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Cucurella did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Ruiz. Now it's Oyarzabal. Played out towards the right wing. And that is expertly dealt with. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha running with intent. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Gavi. And it's Bernardo Silva. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Portugal unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're off again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Unai Simon gets it away. Bruno Fernandes. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Vitinha! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. It's not an especially good pass, that. Kubasi. And it's Rodri. Now Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. Oh, that's fabulous. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great vision. And that was very necessary. It's their second corner of the game. Well, there's the clearance. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Nuno Mendes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Laporte gets it clear. Nuno Mendes. Not the most convincing of passes.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is doing no harm at all.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Laporte. And it's Laporte. And it's Bernardo Silva. Kubasi. Rodri. Pedri. That has been slung wide. Now Fabian Ruiz. Araujo cuts it out. Spain can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That is a great pick out. Can he finish? And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. He's looking wide. Tries to pass it through. Shot a goal! Spain choosing to make the first change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And this is Ronaldo. He's having a shot! And he has his goal! Do not write them off! Back they come! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
That's a nicely shaped ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Shapes to shoot! And again! It's hit the upright. Araujo getting this one clear. Bernardo Silva absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and it's Bernardo Silva. Cucurella. Now it's Williams. Ball is over the line. Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Driving forward, and he's managed to get free. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Pedri. He has found the way through. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.